well, Lawrence, this is a really good opportunity to say hello after not having seen you for a while, and it's even more special because we share something that many of the choir wouldn't know in common. I'm an engineer, and Lawrence is an engineer.
I'm an engineer, that's right.
And how do we know we're engineers? Well,
here we go.
We like to have lots of
pencils.
Yeah,
pens and pencils, a whole array. I've got a calculator here too, Phil. I've been using that. Look at that.
Funny about that.
You've got one as well. That's odd. Hey, they look the same. What's yours? What model is yours? A Hewlett-Packard something?
No, it's an on-being a solar-powered calculator.
Aha.
Now, Lawrence, the other thing we share in common, what's your favourite coloured shirt?
It looks like blue today, and usually, Phil, yeah.
Excellent, excellent. A man after my own heart. And the other thing, because it's coming to the pointy end of the football season, what's your favourite football team?
The last time I looked, yeah, I think it's the Cats, still is, regardless of that they didn't do too well the other night, but, you know, they've had a pretty good run so far this season.
So there you go. So Lawrence and I share quite a few things in common. And the other thing is, being members of Yarra Gospel, which particular part of the choir do you feel you identify the best with?
Well, you know, after having started off in the tenors, you know, I graduated to the bass and I really fit in there much better, I think.
Excellent, excellent. You just about ticked all the boxes, Lawrence. So moving on from the things that we share in common, would you like to just tell us about what you have been doing professionally while the lockdown's been on, and maybe then personally what you and Lindy have been doing over the last several months?
Yeah, well, since lockdown started, well, it started for me in mid-March. One day they just told us at work in the middle of the week, don't bother coming to the office tomorrow, guys. You know, you might be at home for a few weeks. Molly, be quiet. I'm talking here. That's our cat. Yeah, so I've been at home. I've been working solidly 5 days a week, probably put in more hours here than I ever have, you know, because all the travel time, which used to be travel time, is now work time. So that's how it goes. So I'm just in front of the computer most of the time. Most days have to be really disciplined in order to get to you know, get through it.
What projects are you working on? Local or international?
No, local. Generally, either the stuff for Victoria or New South Wales for the power, you know, in relation to power stations. Yeah, making sure they're going to last the distance until we get enough renewable energy, you know, to take over from them.
Right. And what about you and Lindy? What have you been up to keep yourself sane within the bounds of complying with the regulations?
Well, Lindy still goes out to work 1 day a week, and I stay home and I move into the lounge just to get out of the office, come bedroom at the back, you know.
And a lot of people wouldn't know that you are very privileged and you live about a block away from the Blackburn Lake.
So yeah, we live a block away from Blackburn Lake. We go down there for a walk, you know, quite regularly. So that's good. It only takes 5 minutes to get down there. In the mornings, I still go for a jog around the Moreton Oval, which is the local footy oval, and I just keep on top of the progress that the builders are doing there. They're putting up a new pavilion, and this COVID stuff hasn't slowed them down at all. We're still working through that.
That's right. Once an engineer, always an engineer. You've got to supervise every job that's going on in the neighbourhood around the city.
Right.
So, and finally, I know you and Lindy have been watching along with Yarra Gospel. Tell us maybe one or two things that you've enjoyed about Yarra Gospel and the things that have gone on during the lockdown.
Well, it's still great to be able to sing along with the songs, and even, you know, learn some new stuff. Even though I haven't been able to get to the special parts segments, which, you know, Zoom sessions because I'm working during the day. But it's a little bit harder to hold tune when you're not within a team. I've discovered, I'm not sure why, but it is. We also like some of the extracurricular stuff. Well, a lot of the extracurricular stuff. It's good to see people's faces still on the screen, but we're learning about what people do outside, or what the choir members do outside of choir. I really enjoyed those cooking shows. They're really good. I reckon we've got some up and coming talent there. We're going to get crowded out on the TV screens, I reckon, with these.
That's right.
Cooking from
Coals eat your heart out. Yeah. Okay, Lawrence. Well, look, thank you. Nice to be able to catch up like this, and hopefully it'll be a great end of the year for Geelong, and hopefully we'll all be back together again, singing together early next year.
Yeah, no, it'll be great to get together with the team.